What's up, e-bikers? This is the Kingbull Literider 2.0. It's got classic white and black looks, mag wheels. It's next on the channel. So let's go. Alright, e-bikers, here's the Kingbull Literider 2.0, $9.99, no tax on the website, it says, and a 2-year warranty. It comes in this awesome white, purple, green, and black, and it's a really nice looking e-bike. I'm a big fan of 20x4s. They're kind of my favorite format as far as e-bikes go. I've got a few of them. The original electric was 1.0 was the 20x4. I fell in love with that bike, and this kind of continues in that tradition here. So got the CSTs, got the mag wheels, just a really good looking two-wheeler here. And let's get into the specs and tell you more about what this thing has to offer. Let's start out with the power, of course. We have a 750 watt motor. It's a Bafang motor hidden here in the mag wheel of that rear tire. It goes up to 28 miles an hour. Out of the box, it's class 2. I got to figure out the unlock instructions. Waiting to hear back from Kingbull on that. But should be able to go 28 once you do unlock it. And that's powered by this 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery hidden here in the down tube. It's got the matching color top on it. Overall, a really nice look and clean wheels on here. Nice looking overall frame style where that battery sits. There's a keyhole here to unlock it. And your charge port is on this side right here. When it comes to gearing, 48-tooth chainring up front here. And you have these folding pedals on here as well. Back here, you got a Shimano turning derailleur, pretty basic. 14 to 28 tooth Shimano cassette as well rounds that out. And a nice industrial looking chain as well rounds out the package of the gearing. And the bike does have 7 gears on the ubiquitous Shimano shifter up top here. When it comes to sizing, the bike is 69 inches long. You have a 32-inch seat height on that there. The step over height is pretty low as well. It's didn't list it, but it looks like it's only, say, 18 inches or so. Folded, it is 30 by 17 by 31. It weighs 71 pounds, and the payload is 380. That rear rack is supposed to have a 150-pound capacity to it as well. It's pretty thick. Tires and brakes, we were rocking 20x4 CST big fat tires. You got that mag rim, of course, that magnesium alloy rim, with dual spokes on each flare there. You've got a 180 millimeter rotor and 2-piston hydraulic disc brakes. These are DY Island brand, and I've had them before. They have pretty often pretty good stopping power. The Literider is also rocking this Mozo Fat Man front suspension here with 50 millimeters of travel and lockout and preload. It's a coil spring. Here's your preload up here. There's the locking back here. Rear lighting, you have a rear brake light back here. I'm hitting the front brake. When I hit the rear brake, though, it doesn't pop off for some reason, so I'm not sure why. And for front lighting, we have this light up here, which you press on the handlebars. Pretty big, decent light. Here's your cockpit, pretty straight handlebar system here. You got the basic plastic grips here, a quarter throttle on this side. Your levers, of course. Here's your plus and minus, your power button, light and horn. And here's a closer shot of all that. Let's talk about display. Background, color, orange accents here. I'm going to press the power button for mode. We've got trip. We've got voltage, very nice to see, 54.0. Battery level up here as well. Your speed, of course. You got time, amps look like, an odometer there. Press plus and minus, get into the settings, and that's where you'll unlock that. I'll do that later in the video. All right, let's fold the bike. You're going to put the pedals in here. It folds here. It folds on the stem. Just open that up. Get your kickstand there. I'm going to just push it with my foot. Bring everything together. Drop the handlebar down. And there you go. The bike is now folded. Throw it in your SUV, your trunk. And again, it's 30 by 17 by 31 is the dimensions there. All right, up next will be the road test. We'll do a hill test, speed test, see how the brakes are, and put this Literider through its paces here. So stay tuned for that, guys. And one more look at that nice black and white frame. All right, so I got the instructions for the password we have to enter here. They send me a video. You hold down plus and minus. Let's unlock this bike. It's P8, so hit the power button, I think. Yeah. 8. Okay, now power button again. No, that wasn't it. Plus and minus. 8. All right, now we need the password. Okay, there's the password. So it's 1010. Okay, now I can change it to 28 miles per hour. There we go. Hold down plus and minus again. Now the bike should be unlocked. So let's go do the speed test, hill test, brake test, and see what this bike can do. Stability is decent. You have to work a little bit to maintain it, but overall ergonomic feel is decent as well. Again, I prefer 20 by 4 e-bikes. I think they fit me perfectly. I'm a 6-foot rider, so that's one thing I don't like about 20 by 3 e-bikes is because with a smaller tire you sit lower, and I kind of like the 20 by 4s and the height of those and stability and being able to ride with no hands if I need to. Pretty solid performance so far from this Kingbull. We're gonna go do our speed test first. My little test track up here. Yeah, throttle's limited to 20, so that's not gonna change. All right, let's drop this down to PS1. See how fast we go. We're doing like 11 miles an hour. I don't even feel the motor at all. PS2, there it goes. Little kick to 15. Don't have my GPS app on, so I'll have to go by this. PS3, 19 miles an hour. Got some ghost pedaling there. PS4. More ghost pedaling, we're at 24. PS5. Can I get there before the road ends out? 27.9. Let's try that again. Way back. All right, PS5 speed test. Power comes on gradual. We're at 20. Spinning those legs, 27. 27.9. Couldn't nail 28 there. You had to work for it. It's a cadence sense for e-bike, so. I wish these companies would cheat a little bit. Just, you know, let it go to 29.30 with pedaling. Okay, here comes the hill test. Let's drop the gears down. Motor's not too loud. You can definitely hear it though. Gaining speed here, we normally should on most e-bikes. This is a 750, so should be a decent hill climber. I don't know what the torque is on this e-bike. It wasn't listed on their website, so yeah, gaining speed are 16, 16.9, 17. I'm just casually spinning the wheels here. All right, here's where it gets steeper. 13, 12.1, there's 11.1, 10.3. I'm starting to pedal a little harder here. 10.3, that was it. So a decent result there. If you remember, the electric XB4 500 watt did 11 miles an hour there. So this came in just under that. So a little under power for a 750 watt. Let's see how it does on my 15% grade here, steep hill here. Alright, we'll do throttle only and see if we can make it. It should. 750. Alright. Yep, it's gonna make it. 6.6 was the lowest miles per hour. Alright. Alright, here's my racetrack down here. We're just going to coast, see how stable the bike is at 30 miles an hour and plus. Not going to pedal, just going to let it go. Two hands on the brakes. Here we go. 29, 30, 32, 33, 34 for a second there. We'll test the brakes at the end. 36, wow, 37. Can't be right. Nice. These DY Islands are great brakes. Do a good job there, so thumbs up. All right, let's do likes and dislikes on this Kingbull Literider 2.0. I didn't have the 1.0, so I'm not sure what was on that. I think the battery cover was a black one here. I'm not sure what else was different about that one, but this is a pretty nice e-bike. Let's start with dislikes. So let's see here. First of all, come up to the cockpit. They've got the control pad on the right of this horn and light. I would like to see these reversed, so I could easily just switch levels here. This kind of gets in the way, so that's kind of awkward placement there. The grips, of course, these are these really cheap plastic grips, probably the worst grips ever on an e-bike. They couldn't even put the basic ergonomic ones on here, so that's pretty lame. Seat, of course. Other than that, I don't have any complaints, and I'm just being honest here, guys. I mean, this for $9.99 is a pretty good value here, and that's probably my number one like is the price for what you get. Decent power, good looks, good shock up front. You got a big headlight as well. It's always a nice touch. Not sure how it is at night, but you get the short folding stem, so it doesn't look too bad there. I like the whole black and white combination. Again, green, black, and purple are the other colors. Pedals are pretty weak. The gearing. So that's another bad thing, is the gearing. 14 to 28 tooth free wheel back here. Definitely ghost pedaling at the higher speeds. That's a very common thing with e-bikes, so I wish they would fix that. I simply need a 56 tooth and a 11 to 34 on there. You're not talking about much in the price increase with that kind of gearing back there. So e-bike companies need to fix your gearing problems, because all these cheap e-bikes come with ghost pedaling. So that's the other negative on it. But for the value, again, it's a great e-bike. Nothing bad to say there. So I'll put a link in the description for Kingbull. I think I'm an affiliate now, so if you do pick one up, I make a small commission. How about the channel? Support the channel. Help me keep doing videos just like this. I'm gonna go finish riding this thing before it gets too hot out here. It's gonna be like 100 degrees today in Connecticut, but that's your Kingbull Literider 2.0. I'm crisscrossed. I'm out.